Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe for more content like this. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing an audition tutorial for Boys Planet 999, and this audition is actually going on until 2022, so you've got plenty of time, but I did want to make a video on this just in case you guys wanted to audition for it now. And so with that being said, make sure to watch my other audition tutorial videos if you want to try for more auditions, or if you're not a boy, who knows, maybe you're just watching this for fun to see how the audition is like, but let's get on with the actual video now. Okay, so currently we are just on the MNET official Instagram account, and we're just going to scroll to the latest post about the Boys Planet 999. Gosh, it feels so weird saying that. It feels so normal to say Girls Planet 999. But anyway, let's scroll. And there's only one post about it. And you guys will see later, this audition is a lot more underwhelming compared to the Girls Planet 999 one. I remember when I made that audition tutorial, it was a lot more extra, a lot more planned out. But who knows, maybe they will prepare something later. I doubt it. But yeah, that's how it is. So they do have this little video that they only posted on Instagram and Twitter. So let's just kind of like zoom in. And there is an English version, so let's go on to that. So it says the application period is from December 11th, 2021 to February 11th, 2022. So the recruitment period may change, it says. So they might cut it shorter or even elongate it depending on their situation. You really don't know what's going to happen, so it's better having the video prepared. And it says the qualification is any male applicants, of course, born before January 1st, 2009. So they really don't really put like a age restriction here. It's really anyone born after 2009. So you could be really, really old and still looking for these opportunities to audition, which does happen often. So if you're one of those people, this is the perfect chance for you. Applicants regardless of nationality with qualification to travel abroad. So it doesn't matter what nationality you are, however, you do need a qualification to travel abroad. So what that means is you need to actually have a passport, you need to have, you don't really need a visa. They'll probably take care of that, probably assign you with like a travel visa or even a work visa, because technically you could argue that this is for work in quotations. So yeah, it doesn't matter what your nationality is as long as you actually have the ability to travel abroad. And if you're talking about like flight tickets and all of that, they will most likely pay for that because this is a show. But if not, that's questionable. I doubt it that they won't pay for your flight ticket. However, you do need a passport. There's actually often comments where they say, oh, I don't have a passport. Can I still audition for this? If it depends on the situation. So like for these where it's like a literal audition program and they need to get there quickly, like you need to go to the place and like film this thing quickly, then it's probably not the best choice to audition when you don't have a passport planned. So that's my little take on that. It really depends on your situation. If you think you can create a passport really quickly, I don't know what it's like in your country, so I can't really say anything about that. And then it says individual trainees who don't belong to any company. So if you're currently under a company, then you can't audition for this. And what's different about this compared to Girls Planet 999, if you guys remember, it was divided between Korean trainees, Japanese trainees, and Chinese trainees. But now I don't think they really have that. People really did not like that division system, so maybe that's why, or who knows, maybe they're just looking for global people in general. But it does specifically say that they're looking for global idols, so we'll see what happens. Are they going to scam us like last time and only include 3 nationalities? We'll see. And so the category is up to 2 out of vocal, dance, rap, acting, and producing. So you have to choose 1 or 2 of these 5 categories. And the application content is 1, a self-introduction in Korean. And it's like a bust shot in landscape mode. So it should be showing like right above your waist kind of shot in landscape. So that's like the other way, not portrait mode. And in case of foreign nationality applicants, you need to include a self-introduction in the applicant's native language. So let's say you are a foreign applicant, I think most of you guys are, then you need to have a self-introduction in Korean and in your native language. So that could be English, whatever, like just have 2 introductions. If you have 2 native languages, just choose 1. And if your native language is Korean, then you don't need to have 2, just only 1 video. And if you guys want to know what to include in a self-introduction, then maybe watch my other videos. I do include it in there, but it's really really the basic information that's also not boring. Include why you want to become an idol, why you actually have this passion, why you specifically chose to audition for this, like this audition program, what's special about it, what's special about yourself that differs yourself from others. If you only name your name and your age and your height and that you can sing and you want to become an idol because you saw K-pop idols on screen and you thought they were cool, that's not good enough. That's not going to attract these judges. It's not going to make you seem interesting, because if you think about it, this is an audition program. It's a show, and it's almost like a reality TV show where you have to seem interesting. So if you think your talent lacks a little bit, but your introduction is really, really funny, it's really engaging and attractive, then the judges might choose you. But let's say you have none of that, then there's really no reason why they would choose you. I mean, if you have really, really good talent, but you're kind of dry, that's fine. If you lack everything, that's not going to increase your chances in any way. So that's a little bit of a recommendation from me. And so number 2 is the audition video itself, and the video that can show your talent, obviously. So you need to have a frontal full body shot in landscape mode, and it's under 2 minutes per category. Please do not use a beauty app or camera filter when shooting the video. So the video should be a full body shot, it says, in landscape mode, and I think they mean this for all categories. So just have that specifically what they say. It should be under 2 minutes. I recommend around a minute. I would say 2 minutes is too long, and they're probably not going to read or look at all of that, not read, sorry. They're not going to look or listen to all of that, so there's really no need. Okay, moving on to the next slide. It actually tells you how to apply. So it is an email application. This is one of the things where I said it's not as detailed as the Girls Planet one or more planned. So it just says, number 1, prepare videos according to the guidelines above. So the self-introduction and the audition video. So this could be 2 videos if you're Korean, 3 videos if you are not Korean and if you're foreign. And then secondly, include required information in email, so additional contact information other than email address. So they want you to submit your SNS ID or phone number or various messenger IDs, etc. And then your basic profile information. So this is your name, nationality, age, height, and weight. So you need to have all of those information included within your email. And then send it via email, boysplanet2022@naver.com, along with video files. And if you have any questions, it says all inquiries related to the application process are received only via email, boysplanet2022@naver.com. So if you think about it, this is a pretty simple audition. All you really need to have is those 3 videos, but it's technically only 2 because you're probably going to be saying the same things within the Korean introduction and the native language introduction. And I wanted to touch on that for a bit as well, because I know there's going to be a lot of question on it. Like, what if I can't speak Korean? Well, you still need to do it. That's what they ask you for. And if you saw Girls Planet 999, it would be good to watch that, actually, if you want to join this audition program and kind of see what the atmosphere is, how much of a talent do you need to have, language abilities, things like that. A lot of the foreign people didn't really speak Korean, and to Korean fans or just people in general, it's better to speak Korean. So it might not be late to learn now. You still have time, like a lot of time to learn. And to be honest, the self-introduction video, as long as the pronunciation is good and it's like kept short, it should be fine. It's totally fine if your native language introduction is longer than your Korean one. It never says include the exact same information. It really only says to have these introduction videos. So your Korean one could be easier and more simpler, and you could exclude words where you just cannot pronounce them and make it so that you have the advantage within this. And one more thing I wanted to mention about this is all of the fake YouTube accounts that have been going around, not just about this, but about a lot of companies and different auditions. So I searched up Boys Planet 999 on YouTube, and the first thing that pops up is this video, and it looks pretty official, and it says Boys Planet 999 coming soon. And here, let's just go on the channel so I can show you guys. Well, firstly, this channel is not real. Surprise! Okay, so I do want to make a full video on this about how people make scam channels. It's just really dumb, but yeah, people do that. I don't recommend going on YouTube for most audition information, unless it's like literally audition tutorials, but like channels, I guess. There's really not much information provided. Oh, look, there's me. Okay. But yeah, it's not really a good place. And especially because these channels, like these, where they're trying to imposter Boys Planet 999 or even MNET, is not a good idea. So yeah, just wanted to mention that. I might make a full video on it because this has been happening quite recently and quite often too, not with just this, but like with Adore, with Hype, all of those auditions. Anyway, if you guys would like to see that video, make sure to leave a comment down below, and that is it. Yeah, so as I already said, make sure to watch my audition tutorials playlist if you guys want to try out for more auditions. And make sure to comment down this emoji if you made it until here. Guys, I was gonna do the bang reveal today, but I just showered this morning and my bangs are not fully set in, so that's a little of a sneak peek. I bet the first reveal is probably gonna be my podcast, so are you subscribed there? You better be, ha ha ha. Oh my god, thank you for watching. Bye. Bye.